We're gonna save the world using the power of time travel, money, and friendship. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Blue Beetle and Booster Gold action figure 2-pack. This comes with two amazing looking figures and a ton of accessories. I can't wait to get into it, so let's look at this packaging. Alright, so for the packaging right here, as you can see, we got a front viewing window of the figures and all of their accessories. On the bottom, we got DC Multiverse and telling us their names. On the side, Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. On the other side, Blue Beetle and Booster Gold from Blue Beetle and Booster Gold Blue and Gold, which is, of course, a comic book series. On the top, there's really nothing. On the bottom, we just got, like, the barcodes. And then on the back, we got this really cool image of them running from a bunch of enemies. That looks super cool. So let's go ahead and crack open this packaging. Alright, so for some first thoughts on these figures, I have to say Booster Gold and Blue Beetle are looking so cool. We need to see more of these classic comic book costumes where they're very vibrant. I like it a lot. For Booster Gold, he's got this yellow and really dark navy blue, but I think it looks super great with him. He's got a really good head sculpt, and overall his color scheme looks amazing. And then for Ted Cord, aka Blue Beetle, it just looks absolutely perfect with the baby blue and then the darker blue. It looks so awesome. So without further ado, let's get into these guys' accessories. Alright, so per usual, of course these two come with DC Multiverse figure stands. They're the exact same as we see all the time. You know, you just stand your figures on them. And then both Booster Gold and Blue Beetle come with trading cards. These have some amazing artwork on them. Here's Booster Gold's bio. You can pause to read right there. And then for Ted Cord's bio, you can pause to read right now. Alright, so for Ted Cord's accessories, we got this little scarab gun right here, which I think is pretty freaking hilarious. And you just go ahead and stick it right here in his hand, and he can like shoot out this golden scarab. I think it's funny. It's very like retro comic book like, and that's pretty cool. And then for Booster Gold's accessories, we have this little like plasma sword thing, and that looks super great. It actually looks pretty epic, like he's about to just freaking take someone out. Looks very nice. And then Booster Gold also comes with this yellow phone right here, which is pretty unique. I don't think we've ever seen this with McFarlane. There's no screen, but it does look like a pretty good phone. And then his hand is actually perfect to put it in, just like that. And then, you know, he can take a selfie with Blue Beetle in the background, and that's pretty funny. And then the final accessory for these guys is this base plate, which looks absolutely awesome. It's got this sort of like futuristic look to it. It looks so awesome with all this like metal and stuff. There's so much detail on this. It's actually crazy. This may be my favorite McFarlane Toys base plate yet. And then it gets even better because we have Skeets right here, which you can actually plug into the base plate, and then you can display him along with Booster Gold. And that looks so cool. Let me actually set these guys up on this, and here's what they look like. Alright, so we're going to start off this figure review with Booster Gold. Let's take a look at his sculpting and details. So for Booster Gold, he has such a good head sculpt. I mean, that's like literally Booster Gold. You look at that and you're like, yeah, that's him. He's got this ring too, which is really awesome. I'm pretty sure he used this to time travel. But also, it's really cool how you've got these kind of sculpted hands. Like, they have this thing right here for both hands. I think that looks pretty cool. And obviously the detail, like the color scheme on the suit looks really good for Booster Gold. And honestly, this really looks like Booster Gold. Like, this is almost a perfect figure. I don't know why you would have to make any other one other than this. This looks so good. So for Booster Gold's articulation, his head can move around pretty well. Arms go out, and they can, of course, move all the way around. Really good articulation there. Pretty good swivel. He's, of course, got double jointed elbows right there. And then this hand moves in and out, and this hand does the exact same. The torso has some really good movement right there. It's got some swivel right here as well. Legs kick out. They swivel back and forth. And then also, you got some double jointed knees right there. And then, of course, the ankles have articulation. They move back and forth. And then the toes as well. But overall, this articulation, I don't know what it is. It feels different than other McFarlane Toys. It feels really smooth. Alright, so taking a look at the sculpting and details for Ted Cord's Blue Beetle. As you can see right here, perfect head sculpt. It looks really good. I like how that looks. And it looks a lot like the old Blue Beetle suit. Overall, I really like this guy. Alright, so for Ted Kord's articulation, his head has some really good movement right there. Arms go out, they swivel all the way around. Pretty nice right there. You got some bicep swivel. It's a little bit stiff on this arm. This arm is a little bit better. He's got double jointed elbows, of course. This hand moves out and in, and this hand moves up and down because he's got to be wielding that gun. And then right here, you got some torso movement. Move side to side. Legs kick out, swivel back and forth. Come all the way back. Double jointed knees right there, really great. You got some ankle articulation. He can move all the way around and up and down. And then finally, he's got some toe articulation. And just like Booster Gold, his articulation feels so smooth. These guys are really well articulated figures. Alright, so taking a look at their size comparisons, here is Booster Gold and Blue Beetle up next to Batman from the Batman and Hush 2-pack. Here they are up next to Joker, who is honestly just the first villain I could find. And finally, here they are up next to Swamp Thing. So honestly, I think that Todd McFarlane knocked it out of the park with these two figures. They are both just absolutely perfect. I don't even know who's my favorite out of the two because they both are really, really great. They have some of the best accessories I have ever seen, one of the coolest base plates ever. They have some really great articulation. The details on them is so good. They compare really well with other figures actually, and they look really great side by side. So I hope you guys did enjoy this figure review. If you did, leave a like, and of course if you haven't already and you want to see more of this, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.